Yeah, so mate, you're from Outhouse Manchester.
Yep, I'm part of the team that kind of manage the walls and curate it around here.
Yeah. And your name's Jay, is it?
Jay Sharples, yeah.
Jay Sharples. Okay. I mean, in terms of what you're doing here, obviously, like you've always produced art in Stevenson Square and around Manchester. Has it developed an extra level of resonance, sort of just this week or so?
Yeah, well, as I've explained numerous times to people today, it's I had like family members at the concert on Monday, so it's kind of a bit close to home. I had a bit of a narrow escape, really. And like thousands of others that were in there that night, everyone's watching the news, kind of going, that could have been me. What if? Blah blah blah. I just felt a bit useless at home. I could just, you know what I mean? I can't really protect my family from people that go out and do these kind of weird things. So yeah, I was just thinking, what can we do? Channel 4 News gave us a bit of a shout out on Tuesday night about street artists being a predominant part of Manchester and what makes Manchester great. So I just picked up the phone and rung a load of local artists, and everyone was up for coming down and giving it a bit of a makeover. Because it's Outhouse, we rotate it every 3 months, so it's not a permanent thing. So we purposely didn't want to paint a memorial. We got enough grief when we painted over the David Bowie pitch the other week, because that'd been up for a while. So yeah, it was more of a kind of solidarity sort of thing, and try to put smiles on people's faces. And the response we got yesterday was just unbelievable. Obviously, a lot of people were dancing on Square for the minute silence, and the majority of them walked past here on the way back to Piccadilly, and the response was just amazing yesterday. Strangers bringing us ice lollies and sun cream and bottles of water, and everyone's stopping for photos, and as you can see now, it's still going on. There's thousands of photos been taken, and everyone's been really positive about it. I think we've done our little bit for the city and cheered people up in kind of dark times, really. So.
I mean, I think that's the sense I get from Manchester, that everyone's just trying to do their bit, no matter what it is.
This is it. It's what Manchester always does. We always kind of pull together in kind of tough times. We've had the NRA bombing in the past, and Northern way, Mancunian way in it. We just kind of get on with things.
And I mean, in terms of art and like the influence it has, you talk about the kind of world press that have sort of stopped to have a chat with you. Do you think that kind of proves what a difference it can make?
Yeah, well, obviously, I think a lot of the press yesterday and today were, there's obviously all the kind of flowers going down in St Anne's Square and the kind of minute silence and everything yesterday. So I think a lot of the media were in town for that yesterday, and with a lot of the people, they kind of headed to the station and saw what we were doing. We didn't announce that we were coming and doing it. We just, it's not about us. It's not about the artists at the end of the day. It's just about trying to do something for the city, really. So.
No, that's ace. And just to sort of reiterate sort of how amazing the art is. I mean, the sense I get from like all the sort of artists that are around doing this kind of thing is that like everyone's dead self-effacing. No one really wants the attention, and everyone just sort of like, it's not about them. It's just about sort of cheering people up.
This is it. You know what I mean? A lot of us have, haven't even signed our pieces. You know what I mean? So it's not about us. It's not, oh, look at me, I've done an amazing piece of street art. Like like we normally do. We go out painting, it's all like, yeah, check this piece I've just done, but it's not what it's all about, you know what I mean? A lot of us have kind of strayed away from what we normally paint to kind of incorporate all the bees and just show solidarity. Obviously, you've got all the tattoo artists this weekend doing the Manchester Bee to raise money. Guys who run the Art Battle Manchester are doing auctions to, again, raise money, so a lot of local artists are contributing stuff towards that. I think people kind of have a sense of, we kind of want to do something, and how can we kind of give back and show that we're all together in this. And it's kind of why I've painted the one love and there's no fear here sort of thing on the wall, because it's what it's all about. We can't shy away from these things. We can't sit at home and lock ourselves away and never go out of the house again. So as you can see, this looks busier than I've seen it in quite a few weeks, and given the circumstances, it's just a massive show of, we're not afraid, you're not going to bother us, we're going to get on with our lives. Obviously, it's a tragedy that people have lost their lives and stuff this week. It's a very kind of sad occasion, but you've got to get on out there. It's like I've been trying to explain to the kids, you can't be afraid of going out, and otherwise these guys have won. So you've got to get on with your life, really. And this is it. we just try to do our bit, cheer people up, and you know, I think we've kind of done that in a small way. It's not, I mean, it's nothing major. We can just put some paint on some walls, but it's had a bit of a good response. People have been really positive about it. So
That's great.